All right, well, I just got a comment on one of my old videos fishing down at the Long Rocks, asking how to get to the Long Rocks and what launch to go to get to the Long Rocks. So this video is going to be a quick summary on how to get to the Long Rocks, what launches you can use, and that's about it. Just get some live shrimp. It's foolproof out there, right? I guess that's what most people think. But all right, so two main launches that people use to get to the Long Rocks. Number one, first and foremost, is Hopedale Marina. There it is right there. That's the name, Hopedale Marina. Easy to look up. And then your second launch is you're gonna hang the, hang the left at the bridge and go down to Campos Marina. And you can launch at Campos Marina, which puts you out right on the Mrgo. Pretty much, what is it like? A couple miles different, right? You can see it right there. That's the difference. Shell Beach, Hopedale. All right, so puts you out a little bit, but usually the line is a little less of a crowd at Shell Beach. You can also launch down in Delacroix. It's a little bit of a longer run to the Long Rocks. If you got a bigger, faster boat, might be worth it. You can fish all those areas in between, or you can launch at Pips, which I covered a video a while back, and that's a little bit of a longer route. Down through Hopedale Lagoon, down into Lake Robin, and then from Lake Robin you can cross over and run the backside down to the Long Rocks, which actually, looking at it, it's not really a bad trip. That's mostly inside route, and yeah, that wouldn't be too bad on a light wind day. But here, this is the main routes. Hopedale Marina. If you're launching at Hopedale Marina, we'll do this one first. This is the easy one. You can go right here back into the spoil canal here. And this route is, I think, getting worse and worse as the years go on. This used to be a nice, consistent route you could run. But you'll see once we get to the end. Basically what you do is you launch, double back down right there. You get your live shrimp right here from the little shed right here. And then you just cross over into this canal and you open up, get on plane, and run this canal straight down. They're gonna be pipes, little gray PVC pipes, maybe like 12 feet, 14 feet high, and they're gonna be running down the entire right hand side of your path. So when you get to, like, it's pretty much solid from the launch till you get to this first little bend, and when you get to this bend, there's gonna be pipes in this gap right here, and you want to just stay on the left hand side of those pipes and just run the bend around. And so the whole route is pretty much marked where to try to keep you off of the shallow spots. But really, when I'm running this, you want to try to keep this high land on your left hand side most of the time. That's usually the safest way to go. So yeah, everywhere you get to these little gaps, there's going to be markers, kind of like a dark gray PVC pipe that's got a couple stickers at the top, like a red and green sticker or something like that. So yeah, those are your guidelines. Run it straight down, and just keep the trees. Most of the trees in the highest land is you want to try to keep it on your left hand side while you traversing the canal back here. And then once you get to this area, Mulatto Bayou, it kind of opens up, gets a little tricky here, and this is the area where it gets pretty shallow. Now, I've seen people who run bigger boats. I've seen them come to this mouth right here. And a lot of times they'll cut way out to the right. So if you're coming downstream towards the Long Rocks, you get to this little opening here, and they'll cut way out to the right and avoid all these islands and this broken up area that you can see is super shallow in this picture. You can see, like, right in here, it's a very narrow channel, and it's not deep at all. You can see all those prop scars on the Google Earth picture right here. But yeah, you want to stay, if you take this route down this old area, broken up area, washed out area, you want to stay on plane straight through, because it's gonna get up to 1 foot. Even on a good tide, a higher tide, it's still gonna be like 1.5 feet. It doesn't get much deeper than that up in that area. But yeah, a lot of people, they'll cut all the way wide, cut around everything, and then I've seen them cut back behind all these islands, so around everything, and then cut back in right about through here. But if you can see, like, this is a flat right here, so you got to really know where you're going. Look, somebody drug their motor all the way through there. So yeah, you gotta really kind of know your boat, know what you're drafting, and know the route. But yeah, but then once you get once you get through this area, you just shoot through this little canal where it's solid. It's good. It's way much deep, plenty deep enough to run any boat through right at this section. Then once you kick out, the rocks are right there to your right. So that's the simplest way to go, which is not simple now because of the how the canal is getting washed out and how the bottom is settling and subsiding in and getting shallower. So the second route that I usually take, or that you can take, is a little longer. It's an inside route though, so even if you're in a small boat like I have, a little 16-foot boat, it's still very doable on most wind days. So you're gonna take and launch out of Hopedale Marina, get your live shrimp, and you're gonna head out this way towards the Mrgo, down Bayou La Loutre. Get down Bayou La Loutre, gonna run down Bayou La Loutre all the way down to Baker's Canal right here. You're gonna hang this hard right. If you're heading towards the long rocks, it's gonna be a hard right. It's a blind turn, so you might want to slow down when you get to this little intersection right here. Sometimes people are crossing. Sometimes you got a lot of oyster boats in the morning and crab boats and stuff like that in the morning. A lot of traffic coming through this little blind intersection. So slow down, make your right hand turn into Baker's Canal. Then you're gonna make a hard left into Baker's Canal. You want to run Baker's Canal till you run into this little Half Moon Bay area, and then you're gonna run straight across that, and then cut down into this little cut. Make another hard right, another hard left to try to stay in the canal. Another little right turn right here, and you want to run straight across China Pass down into Half Moon Lake. That's usually the way I take. So yeah, once you get down into Half Moon Lake, there might be some birds diving right there. Pro tip: you can probably play with some birds in there if you want to, or if you set on good hitting the long rocks. You want to get through Half Moon Lake, hit Lake Elwha, and then down into, if you can ride this shoreline Lake Elwha, and that'll put you right around this island right here, and that will put you right here at the same spot that the Spoil Canal lets you out, right here at the beginning of the rocks, in between the long and the short rocks. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the two routes that I usually take. Another alternate route is you can dip, just like we came the last time, from Hopedale Marina, run across Bayou La Loutre, take that same turn into Baker's Canal, cut across Lagoon Brady, which is kind of shallow. Just get on plane and hammer it down till you get into the bayou right here. Once you get into the bayou, it's a bunch of left turns when you're, well, no, it's one right turn. But you want to make the left, stay left, shoot straight down, make another left, another little jog, well, another right. Jog to the right, make another little right jog, and you're just gonna run around this point right here. This is kind of like a big point when you're in the water, when you're on the boat. So once you break through this little cut right here, make that little right turn, you make a big U-turn around this point, and then you're into this bayou, and you just kind of follow this bayou, hanging left, and this is kind of hard to see when you're coming through, but you can hang a quick left and go down, or if you keep straight and miss it, it's just a straight shot out to Mrgo if you miss it, so don't panic. And that's also how you get to the back side of the dam. That's the quickest way to the back side of the dam. So yeah, there's a little bonus. And if you launch in Shell Beach, pretty much the same. It's the same routes that I just showed you. You just got a little bit of Mrgo to traverse until you get to Bayou La Loutre. You hang that left into Bayou La Loutre. But I hope that helps. I hope y'all are able to follow that. If y'all have any questions, drop it in the comments. Let's go hit Delacroix real quick. If you launch in Delacroix, whoa, went too far. Where are we? My map turn. Yeah, if you launch in Delacroix, it's a little bit longer of a trip. You gotta run down. Damn, why I can't? Bayou Terrebuff. Run down Bayou Terrebuff. I think that's the name. Well, I can't think of the name. Run down Bayou Terrebuff a ways to get over to Lake Robin, and once you get through to Lake Robin, it's kind of the route that I just showed you. Just kind of go dead east, running this backside to get to the rocks. I guess that's the way you do it. I never really ran it from there. But thanks for watching. Hope y'all get on the water soon. Have a safe summer. Watch out for those thunderstorms, and I'll see y'all on Wednesdays.